up? It's Richie here, Statifying Football. These are more previews for the bowl season in college football. We're going for Thursday, December 26th. So, Merry Christmas, everybody. The first game of the day will be at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It will be the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs against the Miami Hurricanes. Louisiana Tech is sort of strength on strength. Louisiana Tech averaging 34 points a game, which is 23rd in the country, 31st in pass offense, 30th in total offense. Decent scoring defense, 44th in scoring defense, 69th in total defense. They have 30 sacks in the year. They have 15 interceptions, which is one of the top 5 in the country for school. Quarterback Jamar Smith, 2,814 yards, 17 touchdowns, only 4 interceptions. Justin Henderson, the running back, he's run for 967 yards and 15 rushing touchdowns. So he's close to 1,000 rushing yards. You get cornerback Mick Robertson, one of the best in the country, 16 pass breakups, tied for first, 5 interceptions, tied for fifth, and his 21 total passes defense is tied for second in the country. Then you got the Miami Hurricanes. They've been very so-so. Louisiana Tech actually finished 9-3. They have had a really strong year. Could finish with 10 wins. Miami's been up and down all year long. They kind of limped in at 6-6. Their offense, not the best, 27.8 points a game, which is 73rd in the country. But their scoring defense is 25th, 16th in run defense, 22 in pass defense, and 13th in total defense. They're 6th in the nation with 43 sacks, and are 5th in the nation with 103 tackles for loss. Quarterback Jerry Williams had a really good freshman year, 2,093 yards, 19 touchdowns to 6 interceptions. They have one of the top sack artists in the country in George Rousseau with 14 sacks, which is tied second nationally. People are going to look at this, say Miami has more talent than Louisiana Tech. I would say yes, but Louisiana Tech's a really good team. As a Florida guy, I'm going to root for Miami, and Miami's picked by 6, but Miami's been so inconsistent this year, and Louisiana Tech is actually a really good team. In fact, they probably would have won their side of this USA, but their starting quarterback and their best wide receiver, they were suspended for 2 games late in the year that they lost both times, which if they would have been back, they probably would have won both. If not at least one of them. If they would have won at least one of them, I think they still would have gone in. So they could very well be 11-1 team. I think Louisiana Tech will actually survive and win this game. I think it'll be pretty good. Like I said, Miami is one of the best defenses in the country. But I actually have a feeling that Louisiana Tech will pull this one off. All right, then later on in the day, and that was the Independence Bowl. Later on in the day at 8 o'clock, the Pittsburgh Panthers from the ACC against the Eastern Michigan Eagles from the MAC Conference in the Quick Lane Bowl. Pittsburgh comes in 7-5. Not a very good offense, 20.1 points per game, which is 115th nationally. But their defense is solid, 31st in scoring defense, 11th in rush defense, 20th in pass defense, and 11th nationally in total defense. Their 49 sacks is 3rd nationally. Their 98 tackles for loss is 11th nationally. Quarterback Kenny Pickett was fine, 2,737 yards, 10 touchdowns, 9 picks. The it's more about their defense. Defensive lineman Jalen Twyman, 10.5 sacks. Defensive lineman Pat Jones, second, 8.5 sacks. Defensive back Dane Jackson, 12 pass breakups, 1 interception, 13 total passes defensed. Paris Ford, 11 pass breakups, 3 interceptions with 14 passes defensed. And DeVar Mathis, 11 pass breakups, 2 interceptions, and 13 passes defensed. So they have a really, really strong offense. Offense is okay. Eastern Michigan, they have a pretty decent offense. They're averaging just over 29 points a game, but they're 29th nationally in pass offense. Defense, 85th in scoring, not great. They have 11 picks, which is fine. They do have a really good dual threat quarterback in Mike Glass III. 2,858 passing yards, 22 touchdowns to 10 picks, plus 345 rushing yards and 7 rushing touchdowns. They have a linebacker, Kobe Beltram. He's got 115 tackles there, and their defensive back, Brody Hoying, has 4 interceptions on the year. And they had a nice win against a Big Ten team earlier in the year. They beat Illinois, who is a bowl team as well. So Eastern Michigan has shown they can hang with the big boys a little bit. I don't see that here. Pitt is favored by 11. Pitt is not that strong overall, but this is one of those few times. I mean, I like Eastern Michigan. They got a good quarterback. Their coach Chris Creighton has turned that program around over the last 5 years or so. They used to be the dregs of all of college football, and now they've been bowl eligible for 3 of the last 4 years or something cool. But I got I'm gonna go Pitt here. Their defense might be a little too much. I'm gonna go Pitt here to win that game. All right, check out for more breakdowns later for Friday, December 27th. There should be 5 or 6 games there to break down. So peace.